It's racist.
They were so racist. We was the only black people there.
Do anything to you. They don't say anything to you. They're racist simply because they leave the hot tub?
What is good, y'all? We back again with the Black Anomaly Rising channel. So I gotta talk to y'all about this influencer named Swole. Okay, so I've been seeing this guy's videos just pop up for a while now on Twitter. All right, so this guy had this ridiculous situation that he reacted to that I think is kind of, there's a lot of things to unpack here, because it was this black chick. Basically, she was shaking her little booty in what appears to be a jacuzzi, and these white folks leave, okay? Now, you can't exactly tell why they left. You can't tell if they left because she was shaking her tail feather or if they was already on their way to leave. You really don't know. But of course, she cries racism. She says it's because I'm black. That's why they left. They hate black people. They were uncomfortable with me being black and existing and being in their presence. That's what she's claiming. Now, this is the thing about topics like this. Like, I think that I feel like there's an immaturity level as it relates to some black people as it relates to this topic, because basically the level of black sensitivity to these types of things is just so freaking high. It's laughable. It's basically anything that happens if the people for whatever reason are a different color than you. Oh, it happened because I'm racist. So they just leave something they're free to do. Oh, they're so racist. Like, you can literally see it up on the screen. I haven't even played the video yet. It says they were so racist, we was the only black people there. No grammar or anything. I guess I get it. Like, it's a stupid little TikTok post, so everybody doesn't have good grammar. But stuff like this gets people in trouble. It gets people canceled, fired, humiliated, bullied, all kinds of stuff. So it's gotten to the point where now you really can't just cry out racism every time. It's lost all meaning in the level of sensitivity that people have to everything. It's like, yeah, if they called you the N-word and said, we're leaving because of you, right? If they said something like that, then it's like, okay, yeah, they're clearly racist. But I think it's time to go, that's racist? Okay, let's go ahead and react to this.
So they don't do anything to you. They don't say anything to you. They're racist simply because they leave the hot tub? Maybe that woman doesn't want her and her daughter, who's just a little girl, to be filmed in their bathing suits in the background of some video with a girl twerking her ass. You know, just because you're comfortable filming yourself doing this absolute nonsense to post on social media doesn't mean everybody else is too. And did you stop to think of the consequences of calling someone racist?
Of course not.
On that woman, on her job, in her community? Or how about that little girl? What if her classmates see this and they all start to bully her for it? No, because all you care about is making yourself out to be a victim, which you're not, just to get some likes and attention on social media. And then you go and you pin this video to the top of your page as if this is something to be proud of? Seriously? You need to do better. Mind your own business.
So here's the thing about stuff like this. The amount of racism that exists in the world, the demand is exceeding the supply by far in America. Okay, so that's why you see stories like this where people are trying to like manufacture racism. It's like in their mind it exists, and then they try to like spin whatever transpires in their life to just automatically equal racism. Like, if you go back through history, I mean, you got things like slavery, Civil War, Jim Crow, right? You got all of these different things and a lot of other stuff in between. And all of that stuff is very racist. But then you got people of today who literally just like, hey, I think I'm leaving this jacuzzi. And it's like, wow, look at these racist assholes. It's like, bruh, they just left the damn jacuzzi. It's not that serious, okay? Comments here read, Film people you don't know, then bring out the race card. Good point. It was mentioned that they had children. So if you got kids and like you see somebody bringing a camera, because it looked like somebody was with her. It looked like it might have been 3 people because I saw like one person, then I saw somebody hand all up in the damn screen, and then and another person has to be recording it, I'm thinking, unless they had like a tripod or something. So, but it looked like it was multiple people, right? So if somebody see you basically coming with a damn film crew, right, you obviously staging to record, maybe they don't want to be in the video. Doesn't matter what you're doing. So nothing to do with racism there. Nobody, I mean nobody with family wants to be around this. It's just nasty. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, especially with kids. I mean, well, I don't know about nobody because I know some pretty trifling people, but most good parents, you're absolutely right. Okay, white people really get out of the pool when we get in all the time. I've seen it and experienced it so many times. Well, I love going to the pool in the beach, and I personally have never experienced this, and I've traveled to many states in the U.S. and I've traveled to a couple different countries. Not that many countries, but I've traveled definitely outside the country a couple times. Okay, why are you twerking on a gym jacuzzi at 9 a.m.? Was it 9 a.m.? It's kind of early. I ain't gonna lie, that is pretty early. If it was 9 a.m., why the hell is there so many people there to begin with? I don't know about that time, bro. The young lady who is filming herself and making accusations will go through life calling people racist because they avoid her. But the truth is she's probably just unlikable. Also probably true. The reason I'm mentioning that is not because of judging her based off of shaking her booty in the video, but because of the fact that she had the audacity to just call these people racist out of nowhere, because they're just white and they took an action. Like, bro, it's like just annoying to me, man. It's annoying to me that you basically just can't. To me, it's the same thing, right? So I get that racism existed, and presumably most of it was coming from white people throughout American history, right? I get that occurred. But now you got a situation where anytime anything happens to a black person that they don't like, the slightest bit of perceived disrespect from somebody who doesn't look like them, then it's like, oh, they're racist. It don't matter if they're white. They could be Asian. They could be Indian. It don't matter. They're just going to, but I think probably especially if they're white, they're going to be like, oh, they're racist. And it's okay to just throw around the term racist. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's not okay, obviously, to be racist. And it's not okay to just throw that term around because that in of itself is racist. Oh, I see some white people, they're doing something I don't like, they're racist. That in of itself is racism. That's stupid and it's dumb. I ain't got time to like keep going on about this topic. Like there's people who left all kinds of comments here. It says a non-black man telling a black woman about what their experience was and how they should act is wild. They were leaving before she started dancing per the video. We as black people experience different than you. You're in her business and telling her to mind hers. Wild. Okay, so we finally see somebody who appears to be like a woke leftist. It says MBA, so I guess they went to school and graduated. Kudos to the education, but it seems like it did not help with your intelligence because every black person doesn't think the same. And if you think that it just because you're not black, you can't speak about a black person, that's just ignorant as hell. Like, we all live in America. Majority of black people damn sure got something to say about white people, so why would white people not have anything to say about black people? She posted a video on the internet and pinned it to the top of her profile. Why would you not have anything to say? She wants people to see it and talk about it. So it's like, bro, they're always doing this, shaming white people for simply existing while white. 100% agree. Man, this social media posting for likes and stuff is like a drug, not doing any good at all. Attention and validation is what a lot of people claim, and I 100% agree. If you got somebody that's always posting pictures of themselves, they face, they booty, they whatever, yeah, they're seeking attention. They're seeking to get validation, likes, clicks, admiration, or whatever is going to help them sleep at night. And sometimes, from what I learned, being a victim, especially like with the whole racism and stuff like that, it could be anything. It could be as it relates to like a lot of people, like with the any type of rape and sexual assault, any type of racism, you know, whatever it may be. People love being that victim because I don't know, it makes them feel some sort of way. Sometimes people just get used to that type of energy that they get. They get almost addicted to being the victim and being like having a dragon to slay. Like, hey, these people are the bad guys. I'm the good guy. They can't handle having the script flipped over, having everything turned on his head and being like, hey, no, actually, you're the bad guy. You did something wrong here. And this lady, I absolutely think, did something wrong. Not only did she degrade herself, make a fool out of herself, the internet is permanent. You can't exactly remove it. A lot of people like me are doing videos like this. So now she's just stuck. And I'm sure she actually probably sees a lot of these videos, probably embarrassed by some of them. And if she's not, her friends are probably going to see them, and somebody's going to be saying something negative about this. And now she's just stuck looking stupid. Like, hey, you just going out here just calling people racist for no reason? Like, that's kind of dumb, don't you think? And that's a lot of people are going to have that perception of her. Like, oh, she's the real racist. Now, in an attempt to label and smear someone else, congratulations. You played yourself. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.